YouTubes. Got my 1911A1 out. Gonna give it a clean. Thought I'd make a video of it. I don't think I've made a cleaning video yet. Anyways, she's empty. No magazine, no ammo. Start. Well, this is a 1911A1 mil spec, by the way. Just gotta press down on the barrel bushing, just below the muzzle. You push down on the recoil spring cap, and you turn the barrel bushing, and you take off the recoil spring cap. Then I push down on the other side of the slide stop while bringing the slide back, and that releases it quite quickly and efficiently. Then the slide comes off freely. And simply lift the recoil spring out, turn the barrel bushing, pull that out, preferably not with the barrel. Get off. That has actually never happened to me before. And I've owned this pistol for nearly 3 years. There we go. Then put down the barrel link, pull it out the end. There you go. That's a basic field strip, and that's as far as I'm going to go with it. The barrel is rather dirty now, but I'm just after putting 50 rounds through it. You can't really see anything because my camera doesn't really like to pick up details like that. Well, you can kind of see the dirt in there. The rifling is actually perfect. Anyways, I have my patch here. Got a 45 caliber cleaning brush and my cleaning rod, and give her some gun oil. See how black it is too down here. I love how dirty the 1911 gets when you're shooting it. Go through it a few times. Oh yeah, she is just shining. Oh, look at that. What a difference, eh? It looks like it's a smooth bore right now actually, but believe me, the rifling is prominent and strong. Well, it should be. The pistol's only 3 years old. I bought it new. There we go. Now I'm going to toss this brush, rip off another one from this t-shirt that I use. As I said in my piece, whoops, my camera moved. See if I can adjust it better. Oh, that's pretty good actually, yeah. It's better to use a white or a lightly colored patch to clean your firearms, because then you can see how much dirt that's coming off, and you can see if it needs to have another patch go through it, which is quite useful. Starting to run out of oil with this bottle. I've got another one though. I'm just drowning this patch here. Clean off the barrel. I'm just going to run it over the entire surface, that won't hurt. Locking lugs there. Kind of like brushing your teeth, except with a gun. Although I do not suggest you brush your teeth with a gun. I don't think that would be very smart or effective. I'm trying to get this oily patch on the cleaning rod. There we go. Just push it into the bristles. There. Look at what's it called? Recoil spring cap. That's what I call it, whether it's correct or not. I don't think it's really necessary to go into it like this, but why not? I'm gonna, because I'm a rebel. A rebel, not a rebel. I don't know what you could call this part of the slide lock. often gets all cruddy with gunpowder residue, I find, so you might want to pay a little bit of attention to that. I'm kind of bending this a little bit. Damn it, my roommate just cooked a bag of popcorn and now I want some. It's addictive that way to me. There we go, that's good. Yeah, the front of the barrel bushing often gets dirty too. That's not going to affect function, but it's always nice to have a nice clean firearm. Particularly if it's stainless steel. I mean, it's like if you have a white car, the dirt is just going to show up a lot better. You can see the dirt here at the end of the slide. Well, kind of. I honestly love how the 1911 gets so dirty, because then you just, you know, you get to sit down for a while and baby it, make it nice and clean, and it always comes out like new. Try to get into the, oh, what's it called? The rails there. Kind of turning the brush in there where the locking lugs lock into place to try to clean that out. My brush isn't staying on very well, but I mean my patch. Yeah, I gotta clean the, I don't know what you call that, the face of the slide, I don't know, that part in there when I'm brushing now, that always gets dirty. Recoil spring, why not? Frame. You can see the gunpowder residue just wiping away as I bring the patch over it all. Gotta get into the magazine well. And the feed ramp here that always gets dirty. At least in my experience it does. Now I know how to completely take apart this pistol to just pieces without using any tools, but there's really no need to go that far into it every time you clean. Just make sure to do it every now and again. I've actually got a complete list of all the firearms that I own, and I keep dates of when I shoot them, the last time I did a field strip clean, and the last time I did a full cleaning, like a full strip cleaning, and that way you can keep track of, you know, the last time you used your firearm, last time you did a partial clean, last time you did a full clean, and it's just easier to make sure that all of your firearms are kept in good condition that way. You know what, I think I'm starting to see some gunpowder residue getting spread around by this patch, so I think it's getting dirty. Okay, another strip of t-shirt. 9 minutes, this is taking a while. More pieces on the 1911 than on the P38. But this won't take much longer. It doesn't take long for me to put the pistol back together. It's probably taking longer than I have to, but I just enjoy this so much. If I wasn't making a video of it, it'd probably last me a half hour. Anyways, that's good. Yeah, gorgeous. Okay, take your slide, put the barrel back in. Gotta make sure the barrel link is down, and you put it back up when it's inside. You take your barrel bushing, put that on right. Yeah. Recoil spring. You take your frame, that slides on. Then I bring the slide all the ways back, I push up on the barrel, and I know just at the angle at which to hold the frame to keep the link in front of the hole. That speeds things up. There we go. Then I push down the slide stop and I just bring the slide forward. The slide stop locks into place. You don't really... What's happening here is this little tiny hole there, that little tiny hole has to line up, but if you just push on it and move the slide, it'll do itself. I'm really running out of time here. You put on the recoil spring cap, push it down, turn the barrel bushing, and there you go. That's one clean 1911. Take it easy.